I'm going to have a look here. There's still a square bale baling contract. I do not have a square baler. I could buy a square baler. If there was one on sale, I would buy one. Harvesting peas, carrots, sorghum. Only 11,000. It's only that little field up there. Ploughing. Yeah. Stone picking, and that's really all there is on the big money contracts. So rain stops at 1 o'clock. I guess going to jump over here. That's interesting. What is that field full of? Have a look at this field. This field is full of, oh, it's probably carrots or something like that. Potatoes. Really? And these are ready to harvest. You've got to remove the foliage and then do the thing. Okay, anyway, not interested in that. How much is that field worth? 490. Now, I did notice when we were driving past this field has nothing in it. So potentially I could buy that field and plant something in it next year and just prepare it all up for planting in spring. There's trees there. Or I could buy the BGA. I think I might buy that. Huh. Okay. We own more field. And click on that. Purchase soil information. Ooh, pricey. Now that's on a 56. So we just harvested that field. That score is now up to 92, which is awesome. The grass is on 100. Everything else is on 80.5 except this one. And the reason this one is bad is top bar, bottom bar, and number 3. Top bar is nitrogen, so it's crap nitrogen. Not a lot in the way of weed control, and tillage is bad as well. But for the most part, this field is good pH, good soil sampling. So I don't have to lime it. I mean, it's not the bestest, but it's also not the worstest. So I think lime is kind of optional here. Might need to think about it though. Nitrogen is super bad. Like 40, 20, 0. Yeah. So we're going to have to plant something in there before we can lime it, or before we can add nitrogen to it. Then once we add nitrogen to it, it's we have to wait till we harvest it before the score gets raised. But general farm score is 80, so we're at 9%. And I think as we start harvesting all of these fields, how's the yield on that one? Yield on that one's fine. Yeah, we've got the sugar beet field, the soybean fields, and the corn field. Once we start harvesting all of these, the score on those fields will change as well. These are 87. This is 86, 84, 84. It might pull up a little bit. And if we pull up over 80, we might get up to a 10% yield bonus. Anyway, outstanding in my field. So that there is the field what I just bought. Let's head over here and have a look at it. So it's actually telling me the pH is bad. Nitrogen is super bad. So we're going to have to lime this anyway, I think. But for right now, it's fine. This is a good place to be. Oops. Actually, just going to speed up time normally. I'm not going to... So 1 o'clock, the rain should stop. There we go. I'm going to check the... So we've got 371 litres of eggs. We've got lots of wool. Only takes 15,000 litres. So we're going to have to sell off the wool quite frequently. And then the milk, it's just going to stack up. Meanwhile, cows is... we've got 20,000 litres of milk at the cows. We could do with some more mixing food. Sheeps are fine. And horses are not very hungry. Okay, I was going to look... Oh, what was I going to look at? Stuff and things. I need to... Okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, I was going to look here. Nothing there. Okay, we'll start the engine. I am going to drive this all the way back round to the other side. I'm going to start doing the rows up and down closest to the truck and the cart. Probably going to fill the cart up once. Why is it not stopped raining yet? Well, the weather in the top right hand side next to the 74 degrees says it's sunny now, but I'm seeing raindrops. Until the raindrops stop, we will we'll delay starting any harvesting. All right. Oh, there was a bug with precision farming and sugar beets apparently. In that once you harvest sugar beets, you needed to redo the soil samples. So that was a thing. I wonder if the rain effect here is a bug too. Okay, let's... Steering assist on. Okay. I am going to... The rain is not going away. I'm going to let the clock run to about 2 o'clock. Ah, there we go. Seems good. Okay, let's do that. So I'm just going to drive down here and do it myself. Well, I mean, I don't have any other jobs to do today. What is the time? It's coming on 11 o'clock. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Really? Yeah, that's about 8:40 we started. I was almost ready to start at 8:30. But I needed to get some stuff out from the pantry downstairs. Or the cold storage area. Whatever it is. The basement. Ow. So, yeah, I ran down to the basement, bought some stuff up. Goodness me. This is... I guess we're halfway up, and we're more than halfway along, so this should be fine. I should be able to get most of the way back down. Oh, this is going to need some emptying. Some good. So also starting over this side of the field, it's going to put me on the other side, the east side of the field, which is where the header cart is currently hiding. So that will be a good thing. All right. Oops, missed a bit. Can't be missing bits. Anyway, so yes, we'll probably not finish this job off today, or I will probably not finish this job on camera today. I think I will probably end up finishing it anyway after the stream. And I might pull in one of the big contracts and do that as well, just so that I've got a fair amount of money left. At the moment, it's actually ideal that I don't have to work this, or I can. You never have to work something with a worker, but it's kind of okay that I don't have anything else to do, so I can take over this task. Because that is going to save us a little bit of cash. Because we've only got 21,000 in the bank at the moment. It's not a bad thing, but I kind of like my bank balances to be a little bit higher. Stopped. So, do that. You. Alrighty. Let's run this down the field. So is there... Yeah, there's a little bit of crop at the top end there. Which is fine. It's a big truck. How's the truck? The truck is... See, that weight maximum is... The front trailer is at maximum. The rear trailer isn't. So there is room in the back for more. Up and down. Let's turn on the roundy thing. And let's fold up the thing. Alrighty, so said we'll get this done. There is a good potential here that I am going to get the sorghum harvest achievement. As I said, I think it's something akin to 50,000 guides. Achievement guides. All achievements. The redstone. Something about original grain. 500,000 litres of sorghum needs to be harvested to get that done. So, I think might be achievable. Well, we're at 70,000 so far. We've already done at least one sorghum harvest on this. So, I think the first harvest was about 100,000. Guess we'll find out at the end of this. Well, I guess you guys will find out next week if I manage to make it to 500,000 or not. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me progress. So, you've either achieved it or you haven't achieved it, but it doesn't tell me, oh, you need to do, 50,000 litres and more. Knowing my luck, it'll be 5 litres that I'm short. And then if I have to reset the game save completely, so just start over and then bodge it to money and owned fields and all the rest of it, that will reset your progress stats on achievements. So if I can get away with just updating the map and taking the chance that everything is going to still work, and I'm kind of hoping that if the map is mostly empty, the only crop I'll have in the ground is grass, then potentially I won't have any grief just swapping over. The grief I've had in the past, when maps update, the placeables are randomly numbered. So when we were doing it was one of Cavalier Roy's maps, and I was chopping down hedges to make things easier for me, and the problem was that it tracks it by, hedge number 56, 57 and 58 have been chopped down, so I don't need to display those anymore. But when he rebuilt the map for a map update, those 3 hedges weren't numbered 56, 57 and 58 anymore. They were like 102, 103, 104. So I would end up with those 3 hedges appearing back and some random hedges somewhere on the map disappearing because they were now numbered 52, 53 and 54. So there are some issues with changing the map you're on. There's actually quite a lot here that needs chopped off, so do that. Take us back to the top. God days. What's going on? Oh, yes. It's not. So yes, it is of course Halloween weekend, which I have nothing to do with. So it's not going to be a thing. Kind of acknowledge that it's a thing that other people do, it's a thing I do not do, for many reasons. Okay. So now that's interesting. So on my screen it says that this Dan person is a possible ban evader. It's being monitored. Oh, you know what? I think it would be a good idea to empty this now. Just because we are pretty much not going to get very far into the crop. And it's my crop, so if I drive on it, it will die. So what options do I have here? Don't know. There's nothing explicit. Suspicious user.